Hi everyone, it's me, Raven again. It's a wonderful Saturday afternoon here in the California desert. And since gas is crazy expensive, we don't go anywhere. We don't have to go, so I get to spend some time talking to you since I finished my housework. I want to talk today a little bit about BTS, of course. So, first of all, I know I don't have that many of you watching, but um, some of you are people who know me and might think I've gone a little crazy with BTS, but there's just there's no helping it. Once you go in, you go in. And as some of you know, my we were lucky enough. I got codes for both the actual tickets for Army Presale and for live play tickets for Army Presale, and I was able to get tickets for both. We initially had tickets for 2 days at the concert in Las Vegas, and we decided to we sold our second set of tickets to another Army for the second day and decided to do live play so we could have that experience with the gold sound check, so we could have a sound check experience but without everyone trying to get Jimin's attention, right? So we thought that could be really fun. My daughter's 16. She was Army way before me. She's going with me, of course. So we are really looking forward to Vegas. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what we're going to be doing in Vegas and share a little bit of the things I'm doing to get ready for Vegas. So this is our second concert. We did get to go to the LA, PTD and LA concerts 2 days, day 2 and day 4 in LA. And those were both my daughter and my very first BTS experiences, and we had such a good time. We just drove in for the day, both days, and drove home immediately after, which was a little bit of a drive. We don't live very close to LA, but we're within driving distance. So a couple of things that really struck us from that experience was Army really are as nice as everyone says that they are. There were so many people doing freebies, and there were people just meeting up to do spontaneous like photo shoots, all of the people in costumes, and people, there aren't really any Army out here. I mean, we ran into one at Rite Aid the other day, a lovely young lady, but we don't really run into Armies out here. And no one in my life other than my daughter is an Army or wasn't. I did just recently convert my friend Shannon into an Army, which I'm very happy about. But she lives far away. So no one really in our immediate vicinity is Army. And so when I was kind of describing it to people, I was like, it's not a concert. It was like a festival where there were people in costumes inspired by music videos that BTS has done, or outfits that they wore at the airport or on the runway or in their variety show Run BTS or in the soup. And there were just lovely, lovely people everywhere we went. And despite the utter chaos, because from the stadium standpoint, I don't think they were prepared and were a little overwhelmed. So despite the chaos of not knowing where lines were, and there were also so many, like, McDonald's gave out free food throughout the day. There were the merch lines, there were food trucks, there were photo opportunities all over the place, and samples and tiny tan booths and all these other things. So it really was like a festival ground, and you never knew like what line am I in? I don't know what line I'm in. It was kind of chaos, but everyone was so nice. And I had read about freebies, and I made my own little freebie design, and I was passing out freebies. I was really shy to do that at first, and my daughter, who is much more reserved than I am, kind of pushed me to do it, and I'm very happy I did. It was really fun to be giving out freebies to people. So when we decided that we were going to go to these concerts as well, we thought the same thing. We're also driving distance from Vegas, so we thought, we can just drive in for the day. We'll have a great day. But then Hybe announced all of these other things. And we said, you know what, let's make it, let's just go all out. Let's just enjoy our Vegas weekend, because we are not going to be flying to Boston or Chicago or New York or Texas or anywhere else that they go. We're not going to be flying out to see them, but if they're within driving distance, we will do that. So so we're going to do the concert, and we have tickets in the 100 section, and we're going to do the live play where we have gold sound check tickets the next day. And initially, when the Grammys were announced to be in Vegas, I actually went ahead and booked a hotel room, and just a cheap room, just on the off chance that a concert might be announced. Sure enough, it was. I was like, yay! And then the BTS themed rooms were announced. And I'm not talking about the ones that come with tickets and the $500 food, those crazy, insane $2 and $3 and $4 and $5 and $6,000 rooms. I'm talking about the decorate your own rooms that were announced at 11 of the MGM resort hotels. So as soon as those were announced, it happened to be right after I got off work, and I immediately started trying to book it. And I was able to get a room at the Excalibur for my daughter and I with the BTS rates. So we're going to be getting the keepsakes. So the BTS theme rooms have a door hanger, photo cards, and I believe a note from the band. And then the announcement the other day made it sound like they also have like merch that you can buy to decorate your room. I don't know how true that is, and I don't know if we'll even do that, but you know, it's fun. So we're gonna go. The only thing that's sad is my daughter and I both want the photo cards, and you only get one set per room. So I'm sad about that. Because you know, I'm the mom, so I'm probably gonna give them to her. Anyway, so we're gonna do that. Very excited. Then Hybe announced all these other things. So what are we doing in Vegas? So we have the BTS themed room. We have the concert and the live play. We also were able to get reservations for the pop-up cafe. That is going to be at the Mandalay Bay and at the Noodle Shop. And that is a BTS themed cafe that has a menu, a prefix menu. So you get to choose selections from appetizers, entrees, and desserts. And they are Akira Bach is the chef, a Michelin star chef who created those recipes based on BTS's foods that they enjoy. So my daughter is a picky eater. I'm a little bit of a picky eater as well, but we decided that we were going to go ahead and do this. It's a little pricey. I've been really wanting to try Korean food, more Korean food. I've had some. There's nowhere around here to get it. There's none. And the one sort of decently reviewed restaurant that was within driving distance is closed because of COVID. So we weren't able to even do that. So we're going to do the cafe. And I have a friend from high school who lives in Las Vegas who's going to be able to actually join us for our dinner at the pop-up cafe. So very excited for that. I'm going to try to vlog as much of this as I can. I'm still really new at this, and I'm still a little bit shy out in public and pulling out cameras and things, but I'm going to really try to do as much as I can to put on here, because I'm having fun, like, trying this out. So, okay. So we're doing the pop-up cafe. Then there is a pop-up store. I've never done one of these either for any event, for any group, for anything. The description makes it sound like there are some interactive things as well, but it's basically a store that you can go buy things at, and that's going to be at Area 15. You do have to have reservations to get in, basically so the place isn't mobbed with people 100% of the time, so no one can get in there. So it's a crowd control measure. We did get tickets to that, so that's awesome. there's also a behind the stage exhibit, photo exhibit, which the description says it takes you from preparation to behind the scenes of a concert and all the things that BTS has to do to kind of prepare and get ready for the concert. So we've got that. That is going to be also at Area 15. And we were able to get the special tickets to that. So we'll get little postcard keepsakes. So I'll get on here and share all that once we get them. But we each get a set of those, so we won't be fighting over them, unlike the room postcards or photo cards. So that's fun. And then the Bellagio Fountains are going to be doing a BTS themed show. I've heard that it's every hour. I kind of hope it's a little more often than that, like 15 minutes like they normally do, but maybe it's a longer show. I don't know. So we are definitely, I don't care if we're up till 3 in the morning or they probably stop by then. We might have to get up at like 7:30, but we will definitely make it down to the Bellagio Fountains and see that show as well. And then there is a after party all 4 nights of the concert. We are not doing that because it is 21 plus. My daughter is not 21. We're not going. But honestly, even if she wasn't going with me or she was 21, not really my scene. So we're not going to go do that. And there's a dress code. It just seems like a pain. And it's expensive. So just to get in, not even with drinks or anything. So we're not doing that. And that's fine. We're cool with that. There are a lot of other events going on. Is that all? I guess that's all. There are a lot of other events going on. There's some cup sleeve events. There's a cheesecake place that's having some like BTS purple cupcakes or purple cheesecakes, and my daughter loves cheesecake. They have really limited hours though, and they're far away from the strip, so I don't know that we're going to be able to make it to the cheesecake place, unfortunately. I'm going to try. There's also I think there's like some other restaurants having specials and things, but since we're doing the cafe, we're probably gonna eat cheap the rest of the time that we're there. And then freebies, I am doing freebies again, and you can kind of see I have a huge box over here of stuff that is going to be for freebies, and that includes, I've got stickers and postcards and bookmarks and purple balloons and more stickers, and then also my own little design on cards and magnets with some quotes from lyrics and things that, like I said, I'm new at this, so it's not like fancy high quality stuff, but it was made with love and from a fan, so hopefully people appreciate that. And I actually have 600 freebies to give away. That's 300 per day. Yes, that's a little extra, I realize. I am an all-in person, you guys. When I am into something, like, I want to experience every aspect of it, like, as much as possible. You know, I'm the person who buys the tickets at Disneyland and don't think that I'm showing up after Disneyland opens even 1 minute. And don't think that I'm leaving before they kick me out of the park. I'm going to get every bit of experience out of that I possibly can. And then I've got my army bomb ready to go, and my daughter has hers. And then we also have our purple stadium bags. I have purple face masks. Face masks are required at the concert. I know a lot of places are kind of letting lax on that right now, but at the concert we have to wear ours. So this weekend I'm still waiting on I'm waiting on the bags actually for my freebies. So as soon as the bags get here, I'm going to be stuffing freebies for a while, because the concert is in less than a week, you guys. less than a week. I'm very excited. So, so that's gonna be Vegas. Oh, and then non-BTS related. Oh, we're also meeting a new Army friend in Vegas for breakfast, probably on Saturday. We still have to kind of hash that out, but um, I'm in a little group chat with 5 other BTS fans, and one of them is also going the same weekend that I'm going. So we're going to meet up. That's going to be fun to actually meet in person. And then non-BTS related, we are going to the Sugar Factory. I was able to go to the Sugar Factory in 2020 with my friend Richie, who's a foodie, and we met him in Vegas, and we were able to go just kind of by accident, and it was so fun. And if you know me, I love sugar, so Sugar Factory is a place for me. Um, it's like a candy store, and then they have huge, like the big drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic of every kind they have, and they have a whole huge menu of drinks that have candies in them, and they pour them at the table, so it's like a mad scientist with the dry ice. It's so fun. And then they also have like specialty sundaes and ice cream that have like waffles and cookies and donuts in them and all this crazy stuff. So really fun, just kind of a fun place, and I thought my daughter would enjoy it. So that's our for sure non-BTS related experience that we're gonna do while we're there. What else? I think that's it. So not sure if I'm dressing up for the concerts yet. I'm on the fence. Because it's going to be so hot, and I don't want to have to worry about changing clothes and all of that. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that. My daughter won't. I don't know if I'm gonna do it because I do have something that I could wear, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. So other than just like a BTS t-shirt, we have t-shirts that we ordered also that we're picking up in Vegas that are being made for us right now. So that's going to be fun too. So we're going to hopefully skip the merch lines unless there's something that we just feel like we have to have. We're going to skip the merch lines and not do that. So anyway, that's my excitement. So this week, that's all I'm thinking about. These guys right here. That's all I'm thinking about. Also, they have the Grammys tomorrow. You know, I guess it's maybe supposed to be a long shot, but I'm still rooting for them. You know, what Yoongi wants, Yoongi gets, and that boy deserves a Grammy. All 7 of them do. So, really hoping that they'll get a Grammy, but otherwise, that's it. Just wanted to update you on our Vegas plans, and hopefully you'll get a lot of content from me as we are traveling in Vegas, to Vegas, around Vegas, all of that wonderful stuff. So, Bora hey!